In today's video, I am going to teach you how to add a contact form in Squarespace. A contact form is one of the most useful elements you can add to a website. It gives visitors a simple way to reach you, ask questions, request information, or send a message without needing to copy an email address or leave your site. Squarespace makes this process straightforward, and once you know where the form block is located, you can add one to almost any page on your website. To begin, open the page where you want to add the contact form inside the Squarespace editor. This could be a contact page, a services page, a landing page, or any other page where it makes sense for visitors to get in touch with you. Make sure you are looking at the correct page before you start editing, because the form will be added directly to the page you have open. Once the page is loaded, look toward the top left corner of the editor. Click Edit to begin making changes to the page layout. This places the page into editing mode, which allows you to add blocks, move content around, and adjust the sections on the page. After clicking Edit, you should see the editing controls appear around your page content. Now move to the area of the page where you want the contact form to appear. This might be below a short introduction, at the bottom of the page, or inside a dedicated contact section. When you hover around the page, look for an insert point, which usually appears as a small teardrop icon. Depending on your Squarespace version and layout, you may also see an Add Block button. Click the Insert Point or Add Block button in the exact area where you want the form to be placed. This step is important because it controls where the form appears on the page. If you add it in the wrong spot, you can usually move it later, but placing it carefully from the beginning helps keep the page organized and easy to follow. After opening the block menu, look through the available block options and select Form. Squarespace will then add a form block to the page. You should now see the form appear in the area you selected. In many cases, Squarespace may add a default form with basic fields already included, such as a name field, an email field, and a message field. Next, you can customize the form fields so the form collects the information you need. In the block editor, make sure you are in the Form tab, then click Edit Form Fields. This is where you can add fields, remove fields, or reorder the existing fields. For example, you can keep common fields like name, email, and text if you want a simple contact form. You can also adjust the order so the form feels natural for the person filling it out. Take a moment here to keep the form clear and easy to complete. A shorter form is often better for a basic contact page because visitors can send a message quickly. Only include the fields that are truly useful for your purpose. Once the form fields look the way you want, move to the Storage tab in the Form Block editor. This controls where the form submissions will be sent after someone fills out the form. Squarespace gives you options such as sending submissions to an email address, connecting to Google Drive, or connecting to MailChimp. Choose the storage option that works best for how you plan to manage incoming messages. This part is very important because without a storage option, you may not receive the submissions properly. If you are sending messages to an email inbox, use the appropriate email destination, but avoid displaying any private email address publicly unless you are comfortable doing so. After you have finished setting up the storage option, click back to return to the main form settings or the page editor. Review the form one more time on the page. Check that it is in the right location, the fields look correct, and the form fits nicely with the rest of your page design. When everything looks good, click Save to apply your changes. Saving is the final step that makes sure your contact form is added to the page and your edits are not lost. Once saved, your visitors will be able to use the form based on the settings you selected, and that is all there is to it. You have now added a contact form in Squarespace, customized the fields, selected where submissions should go, and saved the finished form on your page.